Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. I apologize, it is around 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the afternoon, so I've got the entire sun coming in through the bedroom window. Even with the blinds closed, it's got somewhat of a glare, so I do apologize for that. And I have my fan on because it's about 75, 76 degrees, so it is a little warm. Yes, it is. So, what I have for you today is Birchbox for June 2025. I think I had very mixed feelings when I was picking the different from the different categories for June, because in a lot of cases I didn't get there in time, so there have been a couple of things that only have one or two choices, maybe three choices, and one or two of them are sold out, so I don't really have a choice. There's only one thing I can pick. I can't bypass it and pick from another tier. I think they have too many tiers right now. I think there's 5 tiers instead of 3, and I think they had better choices and more availability when they had fewer tiers but more choices per tier. But that's just my opinion. Now this is about $27.50, I do believe. Double check the description box. I'll definitely have the correct price down below. So sometimes it just isn't hitting the mark, and sometimes it is. So let's go ahead and get into the box. I've slit the little tape over it, but other than that, this is what I see. So it always comes with this little sort of useless piece of cardboard. They're always doing weird things on the covers, I'm telling you. There's only so much pleasure you can get out of like lip gloss, but alrighty. Heat proof and hydrated, summer ready essentials that stay put and nourish. As temps rise, your routine should be to work smarter, not harder. This month we focused on moisture that lasts. This water binding ingredients, no melt textures, and skin quenching staples designed to help you stay cool, calm, and collected no matter what the forecast. Hydration doesn't have to be heavy. So, fun fact, they're talking about Pacifica Vegan Ceramide Barrier Cream. Your skin loses more water in hot, humid weather than it does even if it feels dewy. That's why humectants like hyaluronic acid and glycerin are summer MVPs. They help draw moisture in and keep you there. About Pacifica Cocoa Bond Damage Care Leave-In Mask. Pacifica brings clean vegan care to your summer routine. Their vegan ceramide cream locks in moisture, while the Cocoa Bond Leave-In Mask smooths and strengthens hair. One step moisture in and keep it there. See what's in your box. I'm assuming that Pacifica is the brand of choice that they will be pushing with this box. We'll have to wait and see. And it does look like that is what I did pick. So I've got the Pacifica Cocoa Bond Damage Care Leave-In Mask. Again, why? Because I love doing stuff for my hair. I have thinning hair, I have graying hair, so I have flyaways at the same time. So they always have very pretty packaging. I really do admire that. It's not over the top. So let's see what this looks like. I can get into it without breaking the box. So we do have a little pump. Feels like it is metal. 118 mil or 4 fluid ounces. So that should get, even with me and my hair, 2-3 washings or masks out of it. Apply to clean wet hair before combing or blow drying. Do not rinse. Do not rinse. Can be used daily. All right. So it's like a leave-in mask, leave-in conditioner. I did not know that when I picked it, but I'm very happy that I did. And this may not be full size. I mean, it's got to be full size, right? I mean, it's 4 ounces. Anyway, that's pretty cool. So I like that. I like that. I like leave-in conditioners, whether you call it a conditioner or a mask. I am down for this, so I am very happy with this size. They haven't been giving me very good sizes lately, so I'm happy with this. So, however, on the counterpoint, we have Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Cream. So we have a foil packet. So hopefully that's just a freebie extra that they've thrown in there. That's okay with me. I can use it up in one go and it'll be in my empties at the end of the month. So the next thing we have is Diva Curl Curl Bond Recoiling Treatment Mask. Now I do not have coils. In fact, I could have given this to one of my friends. So I actually got to meet my subscriber and friend, Sylvia Jackson. She is from the northern part of California, Stockton, Sacramento area. I'm down here in SoCal, Central Coast, whatever you want to call it, in Santa Barbara. And she came to visit because her grandnephew was graduating from UCSB. I actually got to meet her, and so I put together a couple of friend mail boxes, one Birchbox, one Walmart box, shoved it full of stuff, a couple pallets, a whole bunch of skincare, something for her and her sister and her niece to have like a spa night when they got back to the hospital. I gave her a whole bunch of curly hair sample size things. Just if I had known this was in there, I would have put that in there for her too. But Diva Curl Curl Bond Recoiling Treatment Mask. So that is pretty cool. It is 1.5 ounces, 44 mil. That is a good size deluxe sample. So I am happy with that. The next thing is, you do notice that I do focus on my hair a lot, or hair products. So Perfect Shine Clarifying Scalp Scrub, color safe and paraben free by Nature Lab Tokyo. It is 1 ounce, and I don't know if it is a sugar or a salt scrub. I know I don't like Christoph Robin because his is a salt scrub, and that is just too harsh for my scalp. So it does have a little pull tab here. So let's see if we can get a scent off of it. It is very marshmallowy. It has only a very small scent to it. I couldn't say it's floral. I couldn't say, what does it feel like? Just taking a little bit off the side. I don't know if it's salt or sugar. I don't know if you can tell by the granules right there. It just says it's a scalp scrub. Foaming scrub removes product buildup. Apply scalp, massage, rinse, favorite conditioner, avoid contact, rinse eyes. It does not tell me. It does not tell me if this is a sugar scrub or if this is a salt scrub. But I think it's small enough. It would be one application, so I'm willing to try that, so I'm not mad about that. The next item is Bella Pierre Cosmetics. Now I got stuff all over my hands. What are you? What are you? You're in Champagne. Mineral eyeshadow in Champagne. Now to me, this looks like it is a powder, not a pressed. Yes, it is a powder. I do not like powdered eyeshadows. Very pretty, neutral, sort of pale gold color. That definitely will be passed along to somebody else at some future point in time, but not my thing, so that's a no. So the first three things, first four things, including the little foil packet, I say yes. This one's a no for me. I have no use for this. And the last item, Arrow. Arrow is a Birchbox brand, and so far the stuff that I have tried, a tinted moisturizer I was not thrilled with. Under eye brightening serum, in medium. See, they keep tinting stuff. They keep tinting stuff. Why would I want a medium? I'm as pale can be. But this is what we have. Why tint your serum, an under eye serum? Why tint it? It's not a concealer. That's what I don't understand. So as much as I like eye serums, I have plenty of them. Somebody who has more of a medium skin tone, whether that's cocoa, coffee, caramel, lightly tanned, whatever, has more use for this than I do, because I'm just pale as can be. Look at, I glow in the dark, right? So why have a serum that has a color range? Light, medium, dark? I don't understand. It's a serum. It should be invisible when you put it on. So that's a weirdness. So I'm going to say, like, the first four items I'm okay with. I like. Even if I don't have coily hair or even curly hair at this point, it's still a good product. But I don't really like powdered eyeshadows. I am more the, super soft shadow, jelly mutt shadows, duochromes, multichromes, those sort of things, sort of gel liner sort of things, as you can tell. So these two things are 8. I don't think so. But it has, I think the range this time has been a little bit better than the last box I have, which I think was a complete flat out no. So that is what I have for my Birchbox for June of 2025. Overall, not too bad. I will give it that. I think the little foil packet must have been a freebie. And Estee Lauder is a bougie brand. It is a higher end brand. I'll give it that. So that is what I have today. So do you get Birchbox? I know a lot of people have gotten Birchbox and given up on Birchbox. But out of the items that I have here today, which one was your favorite? So obviously I've focused a lot on hair care lately, so and I'm not really a makeup channel, so we'll see how things go. I do get some makeup, but that isn't my thing. Powdered eyeshadow, just asking for disaster right there. I'm klutzy. So thank you so much, everyone, for visiting with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you that stops by and visits, whether you're a tried and true subscriber, whether you're new on the bus from the collabs that I've got going on right now, or if you're just driving through to check me out. I truly do appreciate the time that you spend. There's millions of other channels that you could spend time with, so I appreciate and treasure the time that you spend with me. So please take good care of yourselves, take good care of each other, and I'll see you around the net. Bye.